Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I want to talk about why I chose YouTube over blogging as a writer. It's early days, but there are certain benefits to YouTube for me, and I thought that maybe I should share this because people keep asking me, why don't you have a blog? Hi everyone, so I want to talk about why I chose YouTube over blogging. This is an individual thing. This works for me, it may not work for you, but in hindsight, with the way that I have been and my experiences in the past, I found YouTube a better medium for me to communicate to people, and I found that although YouTube takes a lot of time, that time I can structure it a lot more. It doesn't take as much energy of my mental power as much as blogging would. So one of the first things is I do have a background in TV. I have worked on projects with BBC. I have worked on projects with Channel 4. So I do have a background. I understand how the camera works and stuff like that. But I don't really think that in this day and age, I don't really think that using the camera is as complicated as it used to be way back when. So for me, that background has kind of helped me make that decision. I'm also a writer, and I'm a writer of fiction, and so therefore we have ideas that just pop up now and again and stuff like that, but the important thing is not when the ideas pop up, it's how you lay them out, how you structure them, how you work on characters, how you work on dialogue, how you work on plot, how you do all of these things, how do you work on the protagonist, how do you create empathy. It's 10,000 things that you have to plow into your work of fiction. Now, in doing all that, if I create a blog, I have to switch off that mind and that type of writing and pretty much go into a different style of writing, and that's fine because you can switch back and forth, but sometimes one style of writing starts to interfere with your other style of writing. And when I wrote the Palm Sane, through one of the actual edits, one of the criticisms was at the time was that my style of writing was a little bit too academic in some ways, and at the time I was doing my master's degree. So what was happening was I was reading and doing lots of research, writing all these essays, creating dissertations, and at the same time I was trying to finish this novel, and that style of writing it's kind of infiltrated my other type of writing, and I really didn't like that. I didn't appreciate it. So for me, I just don't want to go through that again. It's a waste of time. Getting your manuscript developed, getting your manuscript copy edited and proofread and all of that stuff costs a lot of money. I don't want spending money and them telling me that my style of writing is being influenced, so it's kind of, I don't want to go through that. So that's one of the reasons. My time and my energy needs to go into writing, and the kind of writing where not for blogging, but also just for writing my fiction. Now with YouTube, what happens is it's not that you don't have to write for YouTube. YouTube is about writing and preparing your scripts for every time you have an episode. As I say, because of my background, I can write and prepare scripts real quick. It's not something that I have to, think about deeply. I think the only time I have to think about deeply about writing my scripts is to make sure they're not too angry. Because on Thoughtful Thursdays, when I talk about different things, different sociological aspects of life and society and all that kind of thing, and human rights and all that kind of thing, I'm quite riled up about that stuff. It means a lot to me. FGM means a lot to me. Indigenous people mean a lot to me. Women's rights mean a lot to me. Children's rights mean a lot to me. And I love men, so, I love everybody, but there are certain issues that are really concerning to me that I want to talk about. And so writing those scripts is terribly easy. The only thing that I have to edit and the only thing that I have to edit is my anger. The other thing with YouTube is marketing and promotion. There is a lot of time. Okay, editing the scripts takes me 5 minutes, But the time of marketing promotion, that takes a lot of time, and that's continuous. You know, you don't just put out an episode and market it for one day. You've got to market and promote it continuously. And the more the more YouTube episodes you make, they will end up promoting themselves, but you have to make a lot. And the intensity of writing, the intensity of what I'm trying to put into my novels, that whole energy that I need to focus on my writing in particular, I would think that the blog is going to take it away from me. You know, because I've got to put intensity into what I'm writing. You know, I've got to edit it and all this. When I could use that intensity and all of that thought process and that intensity and all that re-editing and all the rest of it, I could use that on my fiction. I don't want to do something that's taking me away from my writing at all. So these are the things that this is why I decided to do YouTube as a writer, use it as a platform as a writer. In a nutshell, the reasons why I'm using YouTube as a platform as opposed to blogging is because YouTube is easier for me to write scripts. It's actually easier for me to organize, and the time and energy it takes to write blogs and market and promote them, to me, I don't want that time and energy, that thing up here. I don't want to use all of that energy writing blogs when I could be using it on my in my work. So I hope you found that helpful. Do let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so that you can get notifications of when I upload stuff. And I see you again next week.